All right, we have the eyeball, the all seeing eyeball. Today is quiet so far. Yesterday was ridiculously loud, Looney Tune loud. But we got through it, and that's the key. You gotta go with the flow. You don't know what you're gonna get each day, so make the best of each day that you can, right? And don't get too stressed out. Things are not going to be perfect. They just aren't, especially when you're broadcasting each day on multiple platforms. So they still have the deal on with Restream, 50% off most of their products right now. The Black Friday sale. And today is the big day, right? For those who are looking for deals, be careful. Some of the things are a really good deal, other things not so much. So why don't we quickly have a look here and see what we can do with TweetDeck this morning and see what's going on. And I might get lucky and be able to just slide this across, and I did. Ooh, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. It suddenly got a lot brighter in here too. But we are forever looking for things to uplift our spirit in the morning, here together every day. And we've been doing this now for 5 weeks. And we're slowly, enjoying making these little platforms of creativity with the help of TweetDeck, which is now X Pro, I think. Yeah, X Pro. This is interesting. Okay, so let's click that. Let's share it. And yesterday we went into no man's land with this program. We just lost it. Look at how magnificent that photo is. Wow. Wow. Oh, we got some activity here on Great Quotes on Twitter. And join the confident speaking space. Yes. Women to follow. Look at this here. This is Rose. Good old Rose. I have to get in touch with her. Hope Hop. Not too sure what that is. Storytelling. Creator. What inspires the soul? Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people post on Great Quotes on Twitter in the morning here. Who's this? This is another writer. Thousands and thousands of writers on this platform. We have Chris here. Chris is, it looks like he has not posted anything else since last time. No. Let's close this. And why don't we add a column? And let's see here. Let's go with the NFL and have a look. Last night I loved the game, by the way. The ending was sad, but the Bengals this year are having a really, really hard time. And I don't know why that is, but they just are. They don't seem to be able to get it together. It's just not happening. It's like the Buffalo Bills. And there's all kinds of turmoil in that camp as well. I don't know what's going on there either. So it's just one of those things. And let's see if I can make this bigger. Share your screen or invite guests to explore layouts. This is interesting. Close tip. Interesting. I've never had that before. It was a little demonstration reel going on while I was doing this. This is interesting. So how is the... Looks like the volume is good. Should always check that in the morning. All right, let's see if we can inspire a little bit here this morning. Let's see if we can get this to fit in here perfectly. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. Oh yeah, look at this. It's just firing off like crazy. Oh, that's beautiful. That's like a young Tia right there. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Tia's doing okay. She's having a good morning. We went for a nice walk. Beautiful Friday, everyone. Let's see what this is about. Let's start it. That's a beautiful horse. You know, you have to be careful sometimes when you play things you don't know of the source of them. They could go wild, right? What do you guys think of the Steelers this year? I think they're doing a lot better than I thought they would do. They're doing it all with defense, though, right? Literally all with defense. They're having quite the time. Let's see what else we have here this morning. Well, that's a little weird. Okay, I don't know how that's spiritual. This is nice. I love old photographs. They capture old times. That's an interesting ring. Eh? Isn't that cool? I like that. Cats have peace. They so do, right? Look at that. That cat doesn't have a care in the world. If we could live like cats do, we'd be rocking. For sure. We'd have absolutely no problems. Zero. Zero, zero problems. And right now, there is such a deep quickening going on. People are having internal battles with themselves each and every day. And just know that the frequencies and the energies in the universe right now are shifting higher and higher. And people are standing their ground, getting deeper rooted into who they are and what they are, and kind of rediscovering who they are today, which is nice. I like that. I think we all have moments, right, where we can rediscover who we really are. And I think that's beautiful. Now, we will put the chat on here. Tim Fan 40. Good morning. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Late at the party. Better late than never. Better late than never, right? Hopefully you'll see that I saw it later. And other people will say, he probably laughed. He went, guy doesn't read his messages. And that's the thing, you know, you're going through so many different configurations at once, but you should always, always be aware of the audience. For me, I'm always trying to make like little snippets for later. That's the goal. Just build the snippets. I know that sounds loony, but it's true. So we can put it on TikTok. So it can be on other formats. I do love that you can switch things around here. And what's this one? This one's to the side. So if you have multiple, let's say you had multiple people, they could all be here and you could look at the same. You know, that's not bad. I like that one. That one works. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's go back. And all I've got to do is click this. All right, what do we got here? That's beautiful too. Ooh, look at this. Very zen. Super zen right there. I like that a lot. That's cool. That's very cool. Imagine having free-flowing hair like that. Yeah. The earrings, I think I could live without. But if you notice, there is this right over the eye chakra here. See that there? That's interesting. I like that very much. Okay, so we are going to shift into, let's have a look here. Not sure which direction to go yet. I think I'm just going to trust it. Sometimes you just have to trust your feelings, right? So here's a dear friend. Let's put it on here like this. I think this is my best bet right there. So we have Amber Mack, best-selling author, virtual speaker, moderator, president, Amber Mack Media, host, The Feed. Yes, indeed. Sober. That's brave. I love that. What we can learn from big tech's failures as we discover today's digital disruption opportunity. And there's Amazon. Amazon will allow U.S. customers to buy cars on its site from local car dealers starting next year. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to affect the market, but hopefully in a positive way. Did anybody ever watch Dennis the Menace? I did quite a few times with Laura when she was young. Let's do this here. Good morning. There we go. And yo-yo. We got the yo-yo going on. All right. Perfect. Who doesn't like Star Trek? What is she doing here? Let's have a look. I feel like that most mornings, right? Questioning. What is our Prime Minister up to? Let's see. Let's play him for a minute.
The human tragedy that is unfolding in Gaza is heart-wrenching, especially the suffering we see in and around the Al-Shifa hospital. I have been clear that the price of justice cannot be the continued suffering of all Palestinian civilians. Even wars have rules. All innocent life is equal in worth, Israeli and Palestinian. I urge the government of Israel to exercise maximum restraint. As the world is watching, on TV, on social media, we're hearing the testimonies of doctors, family members, survivors, kids who've lost their parents. The world is witnessing this. The killing of women, and children, of babies. This has to stop.
I agree. I think we're getting numb, though. I think so many people are becoming numb from all the craziness. Look at this. Oh, my Lord. Wow. And this is happening all over the world. Check this out. Sinkholes. It is a big issue all over the world. I don't know why, but it almost looks like you can see the void or water underneath there. And certain parts, like it's happened in Toronto. I know it's happened in London, Ontario. But some of these voids are massive, huge, crazy, crazy big. Why now so much? Was it always happening? We just didn't know? Maybe that's part of it, right? We just never heard about it. I like Amber's site. It's very good. She usually has cool stuff. No beauty shines better than a good heart. I would agree. What is going on here? Let's see. Oh, it's just shining. It's just shining. That's nice. And I think this one shines as well. Yep. I've seen those before. They're nice. Success is not always what you see. That's so true. That is so true. Josh Dobbs, football player, just got traded from the Cardinals to Minnesota Vikings is doing phenomenal. And he's been in the league 6 years, but you would swear he was a rookie because nobody knows about him. And it just goes to show you that some athletes take longer than other ones to show promise. And I think we are in a world now where everything is instantaneous. It's got to be now, like yesterday. And unfortunately, that's not healthy. It's not healthy for anybody. But that's the world we live in. That's very much social media, right? We want everything now, faster, faster, faster. It's not good. But when I see stories like CJ Stroud, and he is doing phenomenal, and yet was considered not to be the top tier quarterback, even though he got drafted second. You just don't know what people are capable of until you give them room to grow. Some people it can happen in 9 games, and other people it happens in 6 years. Josh Dobbs has done not a lot up until this year. This year he has found his stride, and man, that guy can run. He can run like the wind, and he is brilliant. And I believe he has an engineering degree. So it just goes to show you, don't give up on your dreams. Not right away. Give yourself time. And know that not everyone is going to flower, or not every crop is going to seed right away. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the people you love in this world, right? We don't know from day to day what is going on in the world. The world is crazy right now. You know, it's a really intense time. And we've got so much going on in the world that it's wild. So we're looking here. This here says week 11 picks. All right. Well, the Ravens, we know. We know the Ravens won, so he lost on that one. I think I picked the Ravens because they look so good. Steelers, Browns, this is an insane game. It's going to be a great game to watch. Phenomenal. I think it's going to be a really exciting week because there's super equally. What's the word? I want to be nice. It got to be nice. Same skill levels on a lot of these games, which I love, right? So you got the Steelers and the Browns. That will be a defensive battle. Cardinals and Texans. I think that'll be, honestly, high scoring. Kyle Murray will show why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the world. And we were just talking about him. CJ Stroud is phenomenal. Unbelievable. The Titans and the Jaguars. I think that the Jaguars will do quite well there. They have been having a rough time. There are so many teams. If you look at the NFL schedule right now and you look at the standings, it is going to be crazy. Nobody seems to be flying away with this, right? We've got a couple of teams that are doing really well. You know who they are. We've got the Chiefs, right, with Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. They show moments of greatness, but I don't feel like they're 100% right now. But they have enough to win. The Ravens show insane greatness at times, right? Philly is probably the most steady of them. But again, injuries can end up completely kapooing your year. There's rumors that the Bengals have lost Joe Burrow. We'll see. Time will tell. I haven't seen much on it this morning. But it looks like he has a serious hand injury. Well, if you're a quarterback, you need your hand, right? For sure. Big time. The Chargers show moments of greatness. The Cowboys do fantastic with teams that are floating around 500 or less. Anybody above 500, they seem to have their hands full. And we all know who that is, right? Let's see here. This is sad. This is like a really sad time how so many of the starters this year are not starting. They're done. They're out for the year. There are so many quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, that are getting a chance, including Josh Dobbs, right? Think about it. It's been an amazing year. And Josh Dobbs was the only one who actually humiliated, and his team, of course, the Cardinals, the Cowboys. So I think you have just witnessed one of the biggest robberies. But I also get it. They have Kyle Murphy, and I understand. And in some ways, it's more fair to have Josh playing and developing his skills and doing well. But my God, he has great elusive speed and can foresee the plays like very few quarterbacks. CJ Stroud is one of the brightest stars right now, and showing moments of he could be, if they do well enough, in the mix of talk for MVP. And they're already talking about it, but it's not realistic. It really isn't. And the way things are going so far, Miami's showing signs of greatness at times. A lot of it has to do with how injured, again, people are. So we'll see. Time will tell, right? Oh, look at this. There's me right there. Yeah, talking away. So what we did here is we have the hashtag NFL. We have the hashtag Restream. But they have a deal right now. Let's do this. Let's go to Restream. Hopefully nothing turns on here. What do we got? Oh, who's this? This is me again. And me again. Now what's... So there must be people using it for gaming as well. I have yet to do that. There's Tony D. That was the other day. And there's Salomon. You know what? I'm going to try to message him this morning and see if I can get him to do a program. That would be great. Maybe we can connect. I'll also maybe go to Twitter Spaces for a little while and just see what's going on. Rattle a few cages. Oh, here we are. Coffee time around the world with Salomon. Yeah, so it looks like there's 2 or 3 of us using the hashtag, but not a lot. Interesting. What do you get with... Oh, I'm a little afraid with coffee time. Let's have a look. Let's see what coffee time is. We have a cat. We have a rat with a coffee. I've seen this the other day. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful right here. Look at that. That is kind of what the world looks like right now. You've got the falling leaves. You've got these beautiful paths. You have almost a bit of humidity, and there's a little bit of fog. It's phenomenal for photography if you enjoy doing that kind of thing. So I'm going to... I haven't really needed it today, but let's put a little on just to show the functionality that you can put music on in the background. I tried yesterday to mask the end of the world in the background. There were things crashing and smashing, and we had leaf blowers and lawnmowers, and it was ridiculous. But I fought all the way. I refused to give up. And that's the thing, for some people that might have been more entertaining than just listening to me, watching me suffer, which was funny. So if we look at here at design, let's have a quick look here. You can change the names to different things. So you have the default one, which is that, which isn't bad. then you have this one, which is a banner that goes all the way across. And then you also have the rounded, which is what I've been using lately. You can also put overlays like this. Do you see here? I've got now the spaceship and the star. And right here we've got a little hashtag. It says stand with Ukraine. You can put that one up. What's this one here? I like this one. This one I find effective, where it's got the live restream. Very nice. That one's cool. And it helps them as well. What's this one? I think we're back where... Oh, and it gives you the little live thing up here. Interesting. I think that's what I had before. So you have video clips. You also have backgrounds. So if you want to see the backgrounds, let's do that together. So let's say I wanted to switch it up. You have that, if that's your thing. I think I've used this one before, which is kind of trippy. If you want something just steady in the background, you can have that. Or this. This one's really cool. Now, how much bandwidth does it use to use that, right? That's the other thing. What's this one? That's pretty basic. It's moving a bit. I like that one. That one's kind of professional. That one's cool. You know what? I'm going to keep that one for a little bit. That's really effective. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's click this. And you can play music. Let's see if we can find something here of what I have left. It wouldn't let me. Your video storage is full. Upgrade for more space. Interesting. I don't know how it can be full when I have 5 here, but interesting. Here's a wonderful song. It's called Love is Medicine. And this is Chucky Booker. And Chucky Booker is currently, I think, on tour with Lionel Richie, of all people. So I'm going to grab a coffee, be right back in a moment, and we are going to play a little bit of Chucky Booker for you here. Give you a little snippet. All right.
What is love? Love is universal. Love is special. Love is medicine. Today, this was brought to my attention. Of how the world has been plagued with infections. Infections of hatred are spreading all around, and it seems that there's no cure to be found. Then tell me, people, what can I do? Sometimes I feel that it's just a blatant statement of love is in demand. For many of us, won't lend a helping hand. And if that is how, I said how it has to be, then it's time for me to try and make you see. change if we could try. Just a little loving. So people, let's make peace for all mankind. Just a little loving. That's what we need. But love is medicine.
Yes, love is medicine. Medicine for the soul. Love is the healing agent. No doubt about it. I would totally agree with all of that. Love that song. Love him. Chucky Booker, one of those guys that should have been a household name, wasn't. More of a producer. Very brilliant. There's a lot of insanely gifted musicians in the world who are trying to make a living, like all of us. Good old Chris here. What do we got here? Oh, we got another. Is this new? This is new. Let's try it out. No. No music, just effects. He's got the effects going on here. Just the effects. All right, so let's see so we can show you the effects. I have to do this, I think. Here we go. Now you can see it. You can kind of see it right there. We got the effects going for Chris. And he's playing at the Sons of Italy Friday, November 17th at 6:30. So check him out if you're in that area. If you know him, say hello. Tell him you saw me. And say, yes, Mike was promoting you again and again. All right, what do we got here? Let's have a quick look. And, oh, we got this little documents thing here. Let's see what we got. Pictures, downloads. Anything coming up here? What's this? A file named Buffalo Bill Schedule already exists. Do you want to replace it? No. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Cancel that. Okay, well, let's get out of here. It's gonna let me? Good. I got lucky. And let's hit this. Here's somebody we play all the time. I tried to upload something else and it wouldn't let me. It's so weird. Let's go here. Downloads. Alright. I might have used up my allotment of time. That is very possible, right? Open. No, it's not letting me. You have to buy these other packages. Okay, so why don't we promote Steve Strongman video storage here, and we will play I Got Trouble. And I do all the time. Here you go.
I got trouble. Seem like everywhere I turn, I got trouble. Seem like everywhere I turn, I'm making one mistake after the other. No, I never seem to learn. Well, I'm trying. Well, I'm just trying to do the best I can. Well, I'm trying. Well, I'm just trying to do the best that I can. trouble, too much for any man. I got trouble. Yeah, the wolves are at the door. I got trouble. Yeah, the wolves are at the door. Oh, I've got to make some changes. That's one thing I know for sure. Well, I got to make some changes. That's one thing I know for sure.
Well, I know I gotta make some changes, and yes, that is for sure. I love that. And so many gifted Canadian blues players. Another guy I really like is David Gogo, and I play him from time to time. Another one is Jack DeKaiser, phenomenal. Of course, Colin James. He's more mainstream than most. A group called Monkey Junk. Have multiple albums. Tony D. These are all great guys. We have our own Tony D. And then we have the Tony D, who is a wonderful acoustic and electric guitar player. It can be a rough road out there for a lot of them. Another guy I love is David Wilcox. And occasionally I sing his stuff. He's one of the really super gifted players that's been around a long time. Here's somebody worth following. Here, let's change the view just for a moment. So we will have a look here. Humble Flow. A good life is built on discipline, self-awareness, and consistent improvement. Do you believe that to be true or false? Embrace discomfort, stay true to your values, and never stop striving for excellence. I would agree. Let's see if we can find more of him. And as you can see, very popular. 170,000 followers. I am getting some noise in the background. It sounds like someone has no muffler. Do you hear that? The no muffler kings. Here. So we have people coming in now. What is it? It's 8:30. That makes sense. That's the benefit of coming in early. Why don't we try, do you want to do lo-fi, ambient, hip-hop, lounge, down, I like chill. Let's do chill. Chill's good. It's less disruptive. Yesterday when I was listening, all I kept hearing was the voices in the music. They were looping it backwards, and I kept thinking someone was talking to me in the apartment. Do you have people talk to you in the background of your mind each and every day? So don't forget, Restream right now. Let's see if I can find their website here. Let's see if we can do that. I did look at the hashtag, right? And not much was going on there. It was just me. Yeah, that's not going to help us. All right, humble flow. We used to have proper debates, but debate culture is dead. People interpret prima interpretations as victories against their opponent. For them, it's more like battles than bridges. Understanding, winning. I love that. Battles more so than bridges. Yes. We do that though. We get in these mental battles with people and we think we're clever. And yet we're not. We're not at all. It's kind of sad when we act that way, right? I don't recommend that for anybody to get in constant battles with people. I don't think it's a great idea. The highest form of honor you can achieve is earning the respect of people you work with and those you compete against. That is so true. And you see that in football, right? You'll see people who compete, but they still have immense respect for each other. A lot of times it's quarterbacks. And I think it's because quarterbacks know how difficult it is to get in the league, to be a player. It's not easy. What is the cup today? Let's have a look. Be happy. I will do my best. So we are looking at the verified notifications here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's make it all. We had it lock up so bad yesterday. I got the hiccups. All right, here we are. Are you living your best life? Oh, that's nice. This is a person who's been following me for quite some time. Let's see if we can flip that. So all you got to do is drag it up and it'll flip it. And I like that feature. So we are going to, before we go, we always try to promote the people who promote us. Here's a person I've been following for a very long time. And they are at that magical 34,000. A lot of people seem to get stuck there. Here's an individual I talk to every day. I'd love to meet him in real person. This is Edward733. And he is a big deal all over the world. What does he say here? Pattern, design, imagination, drawing, painting, fancy color, artwork. It's amazing. All right. Let's see if I can get. Let's grab this. Click this. And see. I can find my friend here. Let's go here. Let's go over there and click this. Oh, is this neat? Let's see what the people are saying about the Chiefs. Now you can adjust the size and make it wide like this, as you can see. All right, I'm going to see if I can go to another site right now and go to Facebook just for a moment. Or should I go to Twitter? I'm so confused. All right. All right. Which is now X. I still haven't got that together in my head. Nino's Cafe. And Tim Brown. We got Tim Brown. Spread kindness. Oh, this is nice. I wonder if I can switch this. Okay, let's switch our screen here. And you can do this on the fly, which is great. Let's see if I can stay on course here and find paste. All right. Come in and say hello. There we go. There's one. We got Tony D here. We got Walt. Let's see if we can get Walt. Oh, I gotta send Walt my address as well. Here we go. We would love to see you. Enter. And we got Nanny here. I think she's at work, but I'm not sure. Paste. Come in and say hello on your phone. Yeah, and you can connect with your phone if you want. All right, and let's see. Okay. Paste. Click it there. Come in and say hello. There we go. All right. The one individual that I'm looking for here, I can't find. Why is that? Let's see if he would come in and say hello. That's so cool. Discover how to use LinkedIn audio to build your online community. Okay, now let's see if I can find that one individual I was thinking about. There he is. Oh, that's cool. We are on air. Come in and and say hello. There we go. And the great thing too is if you do this, they may not come in today, but they may come in tomorrow or the next day. And it just stirs that connection, right, with the community. Highly recommend doing it if you can. Be careful who you give the address to. That can be dangerous at times. All right, we got chat here. Now, every day that you're on here, you're going to meet certain individuals, right? Some of them probably trigger you, other ones don't. And it's important to not let them trigger you all the time, right? Like, you're better not to have that relationship if there's this doom and gloom every time you see them. Because relationships should be where you both build each other up, right? You both build a foundation of, I'd say, creative juices, if you like that. And many people don't. A lot of times it ends up being not where you're working well together. And I have some groups that I'm in that I occasionally go in, and if there's certain individuals in there, I don't go in. Because it doesn't represent my brand, right? And you have to know what your brand is. And you don't want to stick your toe into brands that aren't yours. So let's say you're not political, and you know this broadcast is political, probably not a good idea to be in that room, right? Or if you know that the people in that room will be using profanity nonstop, probably not a good idea. If you're in the midst of wanting someone to see the best side of you, and maybe you've had one too many drinks, probably not a good time to be in the room. If you're slurring and sloppy, probably not a good time to be broadcasting, right? And people do it. And that's just the way it is. All right, let's see here. I'm going to send him an invite to paste. I'm going to put here with him. Would love to, to have you on the show. This is an old friend right here. Hey bro, just wanted to say I miss you. Aw, that's nice. And that's all it takes sometimes to make somebody's day, is just reach out to them and say, you know what, I miss you. I miss our conversations. I miss getting together and doing stuff together. You know? And really good friendships will easily get back in sync. They just will. Let's see what else we have here. The Sound Cafe. What is this? This looks interesting. It's from Canada. It's music, media, arts, entertainment. Following. I'm not too sure what it is. Might be independent artist. It sure looks like it. I love channels like this that support the underdogs of society. Oh, I know these guys. This is, the Blackburn Brothers. They're really good. I'll have to check some of this out. And the Blue Source. And that's the thing. If you really dig deep into Twitter, you will find your tribe somewhere. It's funny how you have Travis Kelce here with the Chiefs, right? Okay, let's go to the music. Let's hit that for a moment. Do I see it here? Yeah. Just click it. Press pause. And we'll hit this. Can I hit it from there? Or here? Let's see. Go there. It's working well today. Aww. That's funny. So she must have gave notice on a screen that he was there. That is quite the shirt he's got on. But from all speculation, from what I've heard, and Selena Gomez said that they are in love. And I mean, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. So we'll see. We'll see. Wouldn't that be something if they got married? I don't know. They seem like a good match. I don't know if they're soulmates, but they're definitely having a lot of fun together. And I think he gives elements to her that he probably didn't know he had within him, right? Like if you really fully and completely love someone, you will adapt to their life and be a beneficial part of their life. You'll be a source of comfort. You can be that rock. You can be the foundation of their world. And I think, it's very new, right? So we'll have to see if this has the staying power, but it's wonderful to watch it unfold. I do find it weird that it's in the Chiefs thing here, but because a lot of the Chief fans are fed up. The Swifties aren't. Can you hear the dog in the background there barking away? Oh, I like this. It says here, Andy Reid praises multiple players on the Chief defensive line. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Let's see what this says here. He is a very underrated football coach. Now, you see so many people who don't fully understand him, but there is a warmth with him, and I genuinely get that he cares about his squad. And it says here, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid has constantly spoke highly of the unit throughout the season for winning many of the games during the offense's inconsistency. Reid has made a concerted effort to shine a light on the defensive line aside from the all-pro defensive tackle Chris Jones. He addressed several players who have contributed significantly to the line during the Thursday press conference. And that's what you should do, right? People don't realize that it's not just one-sided. You know, it's a big deal being on a team and having that unity between everybody. We are going to end this right here. We're just under the 1 hour mark. I like to end them there. Thank you so much. Hope to see you tomorrow. Might be on tonight with Brian. And I hope to see you in the near future. Please, if you can, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, leave the hashtag